Hi there, how's it going today? This is Mira, Healthy Wealthy Mogul people. It's really good to see you today. If you don't know me, my name is Mira and I live in Florida over here in the United States. So good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So today I would like to talk about something that I did in 2020. This is 2023 when I'm making a video right now. 2020, there was something happening in the whole world, at the beginning of it there's a called COVID. If you're watching this video 10 years later or today, history had made at the time, and without further ado, what happened was like on my personal life, there was a furlough, so which is a corporate, companies send people home and saying like, oh, you can stay at home for a week and we're gonna pay you 7% something like that. And then I was sent home for a week at the time, 2020, and then two reasons, like I got freaked out. And second thing is like I have more time on the week that I was like, well, maybe I can do something else, So that's the time that I start making the YouTube videos. That is in 2020. If you like this kind of video, throwback videos, I would like to tell you more about it in this video. But before I get into it, I would like to tell you something funny, which is this. What did the tree say to the flower? The answer is, I'm rooting for you. So this is a thing that I got it from this book, Laugh Out Loud Jokes for Kids. My son usually tell me some jokes here and there, and I like to tell him back. I just don't know how to make a joke. So I got this little book. I got it from store, and it's like cost me $4.99. A little bit expensive, but it's worth it. I've been using it for all these videos over here. So it's kind of fun thing. So that time I made the video with this the channel called Mira Minutes, which is with my name, and then I make a videos and I had to follow back to that, and I continue making the videos here and there, and then but then I realized that maybe at the time it wasn't the right time, because corporate sometimes people have some kind of talking in the back. So I was just like, maybe I'll just pause it at the time, and then I totally actually paused it for good. So 2023, July of this year, I decided that I want to continue this YouTube doing it. I always have a love and feeling that I can do well and serve well to the community about budgeting and saving ideas and here and there random stuff, personal, real life stuff. So with that said, today, all the videos that I put some together in a group that will be necessarily beneficial for some people. So what I did was, like in 2020, I make maybe 25 or some kind of videos, and then I kind of pause them and I keep them in private. But I don't want to dismiss all my hard work and all the memory and all the history that I did. So I thought, my son always want those videos be published again. And I don't know how do I do that, and I don't know how is it appropriate to do that. And then, so with that idea in mind, I just thought it would be nice to put all together and let some people can be beneficial from this video. These videos are very genuine, and I was quite shy. It doesn't mean I'm shy, not shy anymore either. I'm still am, and I was quite awkward and still awkward. But lighting was pretty maybe funny. But still working on it, still with the camera, still editing myself, still doing everything myself. Because I believe in this cause, and I hope that you find something amazing or important or something useful from my videos or from my life experiences. With that said, what you're about to see in this video is a part 1. There will be part 2. Part 1 is about more like goals and budgeting ideas and some budgeting Excel sheet that I did at the time. Then strategies have improved, same as the budget numbers. But what was major change happened was that the price has increased along with the strategies and actions. So I think you will be finding it very intriguing to see like what happened 3 years ago and what is now, and how a person got evolved and how you can do better yourself too. So I'm looking at my note over here. So if you like this kind of video, I really certainly hope that you subscribe and put a like, put a thumbs up, and go ahead and let me know you are here. You don't have to say a long thing if you doesn't want to. If you want to, I would like to hear from you that how have you evolved from those years to here, budgeting wise or grocery wise or things like that, or Excel wise or paper wise. and then, you know, and share with your friends that who can be beneficial from this, my videos. So let's get started. Hey friends, how do I look? Hey, believe me, this took time to do it. No, just kidding. It didn't take time. So number one, guess what? I don't know how you guys feel about it. Every YouTuber out there. This is not easy to be in front of TV. Number one, I'm shy. Number two, it just takes time for me to wash my face and put the contact lens because I wear glasses all day long. And I don't want to straighten my hair. I don't want to do anything more because it just takes time. It took me 10 minutes to do my hair straight. So I just put my hair out like this. Here I am. So if I look like a lion, please forgive me. Hey, you know, I am a bookworm. But I am apparently in front of YouTube right now. So I hope you like me, and I hope you come and subscribe, and I hope you're gonna put thumbs up on me. So, all right. So here I am. What do I want to talk about today? 3 things. Choose 3 things, whatever you want to do in your life. 3 things. Be specific, be focused, and be happy about it. So what am I doing today? 3 things in my list. I have a pen here, I have a pencil. I write every single day what I do. I have an Excel sheet, and apparently I'm sitting right by in the office. In the evening, after work, I took care of everything. I have a few minutes to take care of this video for you. And so you are so lucky. So here I am talking about 3 things. What am I going to talk about? Breathe. Number 1, grocery. This is my number 1 goal that I have been achieving this time we have been at home. What is this? Grocery, you know, I go to grocery in my normal life a few times a week. Yeah, I do. Just right by after work. I don't go out during the lunchtime because I'm a little bit lazy and I don't want to drive anywhere. But after work, I'll go and pick up my, you know, kiddo or whatever, and I'll just go to grocery shopping and I'll just go and buy grocery. I'll buy fruits, I'll buy vegetables, I'll buy any condiments that I find, spices, you know. And I ended up with a lot of junks in the house. Guess what? I have changed it myself for the better person, better mirror. So I have been cutting out grocery. I know the most amount that we've been spending in the house where we're living is grocery, isn't it? But now I have cut off grocery up to what? $60 per month for 3 people, and I'm gonna test it out, and I think I'll be doing great. So you're gonna see me shopping at the Aldi and maybe at the Asian grocery store. So, but total is I'm gonna do $60. And let's go, and I'll show you. And number 2 thing is that do not buy anything if you don't need it. If you want it, just put it in the Amazon shopping cart and don't click buy. Don't ever do instant buy either. Just relax. Just close the computer, close your iPad, close your laptop, close your whatever, close your cell phone. Just walk away. And 10 minutes later, you might change your mind. Believe me, I just tested it. I have achieved my goal in that area. I don't just buy it. I don't. I want to buy costume for my son for Halloween, which is not there yet. But I decided that I have a sewing machine in the house. I am going to test it out, and I'm going to learn myself how to sew, because you know what, I have this gene that my grandma is so good at it. I'm sure it will pop up when I start touching my sewing machine. So all I'm just saying, this is one of the examples. So I'm not buying this costume. I'm gonna make something. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. If I achieve it, no, I will achieve that. How much do I save? Maybe $10. Yeah. But that is $10. That's my goal. Not necessarily only $10. All I'm saying is do not just buy, because it's so impulsive, it's so emotional, you know, it is so tempted. We have to achieve these little goals in order to get what big goal achieved. What is this? It could be your emergency fund. It could be your better investment. It could be your college fund for yourself or for your kids. I'm not sure what it is, but something is bigger than these little things. So I really hope that you got my message on that. And you know, I have calculated all these numbers from these impulsive buying, especially for my son. It could be shoes, it could be toys, it could be birthday gift, it could be pajama for him. You know, some of the things that you cannot avoid it. You must buy it. But how am I gonna buy it? So now I'm debating, okay, should I buy at Amazon? Should I buy at Target? Or should I buy at resale shop? I go to resale shop. That is how I do to save money. But some of the things you cannot just buy at resale shop, like socks for your child. You cannot buy at resale shop. They don't, at least in my area, they do not sell at their resale shop for socks. So I have to buy it from either Target or either from Amazon, you know. So, but that is socks. I don't know that I can make it. So I might have to buy it still because he is growing. He is toddler. But other things, I will have to figure out how to make it better saving. I have a budget plan for him. How much he can do, which is about $30 per month. We don't shop every month, but I just collect this little money and make a big amount, and for his birthday or for his Christmas, those are things I buy. And number 3 is invest. I know we choose what is your 3 goals. Mine is grocery. I cut it off in how many portions I cut it off. My grocery shopping normal run is about $400 to $500. I know I'm ashamed of it. I know. I look at all my sheets and all my tracking and everything. It's about $400 to $500. I thought it was okay. You know, I check with my friends and, you know, but I thought it was okay. But then I realized that actually I can do way better, which is what? $60 without meat though. But when I buy meat though, I'll have to go up to $75 or $80. And the reason is that I'm just going back to number 1 though, so please bear with me. Sometimes my mind thinks boom, 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 and like this. So you're like, girls, how are you gonna do $60 every month? Well, that is without meat. If I do with the meat, then it would be like $75 to $80. So pretty much think of it this. I categorize by produce, protein. If protein can be frozen or fresh. If it's frozen is better, get it. If it's a sales item, better, get it. So produce about $20, produce about $20, and then there's meat is about $25. So 20, 25, 45, and I will just buy some bread and some milk, which is dairy fruits. So when I do the actual shopping, you're gonna see me how I'm picking the things up and itemize it. Because when I pick up on the numbers, I will always choose how I see it first. So when I go to Aldi, I will see all the knick-knack, chit-chat stuff, snacks and chips and stuff. And then after that, I will see what, you shop Aldi, you know that. If you haven't shopped, then let me take you there in my mind right now, with my mind. So, and then you will see bread, you will see produce, and then you will go to dairy, you will go to meat, and you will go to all the other stuff in the middle, in the aisle, which is the spices, which is the chips, which is the other cans, you know. So I categorize my shopping with that, so I know I'm like boom, 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 just grab, and I'll just get there. So that is how I reduce my volume of shopping, not going often, and then not being tempted to buy. So that is number 1, how I take care of myself. And do not buy it, just show you. Don't simply just shop, because you will end up with a lot of junks in the house and you just want to donate them and get rid of them. You will take care of your stress level, believe me, and you'll take care of your money in your pocket. And because of you just cut it off these 2 big things, what can you get? You're gonna invest. So I have been learning new investment in different things, talking to, I'll call to, you know, in the evening, or mostly in the evening, I'll call it this 1-800 number. I ask a bunch of questions and I'm learning about it, and I'll just play around with it and, okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? You know, hey, you know what? I wasn't born with learning how to read English. You know, I have to write and repeat, read and repeat in front of the mirror, in front of the book. You know, I just keep writing it until I know what I'm talking about. I know it sounds maybe stupid to some people, maybe don't understand if you haven't never learned a new language. It is tough. English is the easiest language, just FYI. I was born with the language called Burmese, and I'm familiar with Chinese because of my parents. And these two are tougher than English. How to in terms of writing and reading. If you're interested in it, let me know. I will show you. I can teach you the Burmese language in and out. So number 3 is investment. How are you gonna put investment, right? If you don't have enough emergency funds or enough for living, I'll tell you what. Do this exercise with me. I will, whatever you want to do in your mind, just think and make it happen. Start writing all your lists of what you do, what you spend every month. Track down 3 months ago, track down a year, track down 2 years. You see, compare it last year May to May, last year January to January. Say what happened and where can you save. And do not buy everything in credit card. I mean credit card is good if you know how to use it, which is make sure though you pay off right away. That is how you that's how you don't get into debt. So investment is that something that I'm enforcing it. How do you say enforcing? I don't know, I'm trying to get better at it. So investment is something that I am very, very much interested in. I do it passive investment like since, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, but it's just passive investment. Now I am active investor. I am learning new things and I'm testing it, and I know you like, hey, don't just go crazy. I know. Sometimes you just need to take a risk to be able to achieve that. Just because we saving only, it will make us a millionaire. But if you take a risk and you know how to do it, you know how to ask the right questions, just ask the question. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Some people just ignore you. Some people just say you think you are crazy. Some people just think they don't want to answer you. But there are people out there who will answer it to you with kindness and generosity. So just be prepared when you hear no from people. Just have a thicker skin. I am much, much thicker skin than I used to be. I used to be so sensitive. I am still sensitive, but it's a good and bad thing, right? So choose 3 things, whatever you want to do in your life. It could be like me, grocery, and just do not buy anything. Just think triple time, 5 times, and 5 days, maybe a week, a month. So last month, I didn't buy anything. The month before, I have buy some necessity for the household, either cleaning supply or toilet paper like everybody else, but not overboard though. And I'm so proud that I didn't spend anything last month, and instead I got refund from somewhere else. You know, whatever I buy, I just return them, or however I got some refunds and stuff. So my friend, you are in luck, and you and I meet in this YouTube because we're meant to be. We're friends now, and now go ahead and subscribe and thumbs up and put the little, hey, you know what? I am a new YouTuber. So if I know how to do it, you can too. And this is my new side hustle that I am doing. If you notice, I work the whole day and I take care of my son, and I clean the house whenever I can. I mean, not the whole day, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend. And I also research about investment on the weekends. And now I am going to grocery shopping with you. I don't know, I will take you throughout the grocery store, but I'm gonna show you what I buy, and you can see it, how focused I am and disciplined I am in terms of my goals. And I hope you like it, and I will see you at my next video. Remember, miracles happen. That is what it does. And I am a living proof, and I'll see you at my next miracle mirror. And I think like this video was talking about $60 per month. I think it sounds very low compared to this year right now, 2023. And apparently I was talking about $60 per month as like, you know, the non-meat involved, you know, just vegetables and fruit. Again, at this time, 2023, vegetables and fruits are extremely expensive now. That's why we're trying to have a garden in the back, and you know, we're still working on it. They're not mature, or they're not bear the fruits and vegetable yet. Some of them has, and we've been trying to enjoy that. When I was looking at this video, when I said that $60 per month, when I say that, I was laughing out loud myself. I said, girl, are you talking about $60 per month or $60 a week? You know, I'm like, literally, I'm barely like trying to do it, everything I could, like, you know, this numbers per week, you know, $60 per week. Yes, there are times that I do it less than $60 per week. There are obviously times that I do more than $60 per week, you know. So I would like to make a video about how I spend per month sometime on the grocery itself. Hey, welcome back. This is Mira, and I would like to talk to you guys about my plan today. Just kidding. I like my plan. Today I would like to talk about the remodeling your budget and your money. Either in overall or maybe specific area that you want to focus on. But I would like to talk about today is about overview. So with that said, what is remodeling mean? Is it because we need to have it's like everything else, you know, we can trim our hair, it can be remodeling our house, anything. Before we do anything, we must know what we have and what we don't have first, don't we? So that is simple theory, like everything else that we practice. So wherever you are right now, either in your journey of money, it could be you are a student, either you just graduated, or either you about to be retiring, or either where you are in the, you know, in similar age like me, wherever you are right now, or wherever you are in the world, welcome. So I'm not a financial advisor over here. I am a self-taught finance guru. Because of all the experiences I have learned, and I love investing, I love budgeting, I love cooking. So if you like one of those, come and visit my channel and put thumbs up, subscribe, and so you won't miss me. You'll be seeing me every week, once a week, unless you're looking at all my videos. Well, I just started the YouTube and I love it, and it gave me a chance to share about my experience in money and help you empower and encourage. So here we go. So what we're gonna talk about today is number one is the know your money, income, and expenses. So how are we gonna know your income and expenses? Simple. Look at it, your bank account. Look at your bank account, look at your checking, look at your credit card, look at your receipt, if you keep your receipt, or look at your online checking, look at your app, look at your book, anything. So be organized, right? So throw in a little tip for you. So know your money, check your money. I do it with monthly, every month obviously, and I do it with the yearly, and I compare with this month and last month, last year of January and the year before. So I can see how the money trend is going. It depends on what kind of app you're using. It could be very helpful. Some of the apps are super great. It show you can compare with, you know, like the pie chart, or it could be the, you know, the spreadsheet chart. So I don't know what is it called, but anyway, so if you look at it, I use just banking app, and I can just look at my, you know, yearly saving, yearly spending, so and monthly spending. So you can compare them, and you can categorize them. And grocery is how much, and you know the gas is how much, or what, or maybe it could be for house maintenance how much. It could be plumbing. If you are just, you know, I don't think plumbing you have to use every month. You know, maybe once a year if anything happen. So with that said, or maybe impulsive buying is how much. It could be, you'll be surprised when you see them. So look at that. It could be holiday season, you spend this much, then you need to, you don't want to, you have to, whatever. So just come up with look at it and see why. So that is when you actually know your money, income and expenses. And you will see income is this much, expenses here, or maybe expenses here, which is great. But anyway, so I am trying to do, instead of income here, expense here, I'm trying to make it here and here. So how we can make it happen? We can do this, right? All day long. So a little bit of luck and a little bit of organization skills, a little bit of discipline. You and I can do it. So with that said, know your income, expenses, and after that, you have to know why. Why gonna help you look at your present. Look at your, right in the past what you were doing was you just analyzing your past and your previous. But when you do that why, when you ask a why question, it's gonna help you to teach yourself about why you're doing it, for what. Is a light awakening questions like we don't usually ask. At least I did not, but I have been asking it myself, so being better. So with that said, you need to know, you have to be mindful about why you're buying it and for what. And when you do that, when you save little places is everywhere, you can have a bigger wealth, right? So that's what all about. This channel is all about saving it and making it better and organizing and delicious cooking. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe it and put thumbs up, and that actually encourage and make me super happy. And so with that said, when you do that, number one, you just need to know your income and expenses and find a crack, right? That's what you're doing, and be your own analysis. And I wish I can help you for real. I love those things. Number two is why you're using it, for what you're using it. And if you haven't watched my first video, which I talk about a lot of area that I discovered in my life, that I've been saving it. So if you like it, that kind of secret area that you can save, go and watch my first video, or you can see the link over here, which is a lot easier. So that is there. And if you like to learn more about future saving and allocation your money, then look at my third Budget Saver 3, and I will link it down there too. So with that said, I only do on the weekend or in the evening or Friday, so my video come out on the weekend, you know. So anyway, number three is put things in the order. How you not gonna do put things in the order? It's so simple, right? So this is my surprise. Okay, you can see it. So remodel the income. You remodel the money. So everybody know we got income, like a rocket coming into our house, right? We got income, like all the rain is coming from the star and sky. We got all the income. Awesome. So so we have money trees in the backyard too. So with that said, the income coming in, everybody do what? When we got income, spend. What happened? Gone. Broke. No good. So that is not what I want to teach you. I want to teach you about be better manager in your bank, in your own money, right? So this is it. The income is coming in, and where the money stay here. Sometimes they don't usually stay. They go away, gone, disappear. Where did they go? I have no idea. You have no idea. And we never go and look at it. And then next month move on. Before you know it, times keep coming, and we just lost in times, right? It's not a movie, but just real life. So what are we gonna do? So here's what I learned from myself, right? We have to be stick with our budget, and then we have to be rule ourselves and control our emotions, yes? And be happy. I know that it sounds really simple. Actually, it is not. So when you do that, when your money is coming in, and then you're gonna distribute it to, boom, pay yourself. So you could be working for yourself, you could be working for a company, you could be just doing side job. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't matter. What matters is how you gonna keep your baby alive, right? Which is your money. So so what we're gonna do is like pay yourself first. It could be your salary, whatever amount that you have, the money is coming in. And then you have to pay yourself. That means you either save it for future, you either invest like me, or you either pay off something that you really want to do it, so that will release your stress. It could be your house, it could be your car, it could be your credit card. I'm not sure what this is, but something, right? Make sure it go there, so you won't keep getting interest in collections or whatever. You know, that actually not good. You know, don't go there. I simply suggest that, but you don't have to listen to me. But you know, you have your choice, but it's my suggestions. And number two is go to expenses. They all go there, no matter what. Which is what, mortgage or anything, just normal mortgage amount. The first one is pay yourself. Mean you want to pay out more to your principal. you want to pay off more to pay off all the interest, whatever. That is your pay off, your chance to be shine, your chance to shine in your life. And so number 2 is expenses. It will go to expenses no matter what. It could be utility, fixed expenses, variable expenses, unexpected expenses, unplanned expenses, planned expenses, irregular expenses, surprise expenses, anything. So you have to have some expenses category there. And number 3 is very simple, which is what? Your future. Everybody forget about future until the day comes. When we are 75, boom, we are crazy, right? We're gonna go be like in panic mode. That is not good. We want to be planned. We won't want to go to panic mode. We want to be planned, cool, and collective. That's what we want to do. So on the future thing is you have to, mine is like 1, 2, 3 piling, but in the future, number 1, pay yourself. Number 2 is expenses. Number 3 is the future. I want to shrink this level here, expensive, and I want to make it bigger on the third one, which is the future. And the first one is you can increase it if you can have it more income, which is awesome, right? But again, you don't have to change your lifestyle drastically, but you can make it slowly and maturely, make it better. That will actually win the race, right? So on the future thing is how we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is totally up to you. You could just, I will teach you more about it. If you're interested in it, come back in my next video and we'll talk more about investing and saving and why we choose, where we choose, and what we choose. Sometimes it could be so overwhelming, but do not get discouraged. That is number 1 thing you must know. Number 2 thing is be organized, right? And number 3 thing is just remodel your money. And you will be very happy in next month or a year ahead that you are so glad that you got to see me today and you got to meet me today with my remodeling the money. And I really appreciate you, and come and visit me next time. If you like it, put a thumbs up and subscribe on my channel, and it really encourages and makes me super happy. And my goal is all about inspiring and empowering and get to know you. If you have any questions about remodeling the money, please give me a comments and questions, and I'm happy to answer all your questions with my life experience. And I'm so glad to meet you today, and have a wonderful day, and God bless. I think in this video that I talk about, and surprisingly, I have a very longer hair at the time, and then right now my hair is not that as long as that time. And I'm so glad that because because of longer hair, I have to maintain more in terms of like shampoo and drying hair and the time wise, and all that thing, it costs it more. But I like long hair, so I still keep them to a certain extent. So I think that kind of like, person have changed, and I might have been more skinny at the time. Maybe I was freaking out of COVID, who knows? And at the same time, I think the budget, and I talk about, income and expense, and how organized can be, and knowing why, and all these exciting things. And I think like it remind me, some of them I say, oh, I can do better nowadays too here, so you can look at that. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mira. Thank you for joining to my channel, and I would like to talk to you guys about finance and budgeting. But today is a little bit different than other days. And my channel is on the weekend, so welcome. And if you're watching me on the weekday, you have a nice weekdays. And so this morning I was hanging out with my son, who is super funny and smart, who is a toddler, 4 years old. And so he said, well, Mother Day is for Mommy Day, and Father Day is for Daddy Day. How about for me, for Kids Day? So I was, kind of caught up in the spot, and I was like, what day should I say is a Kids Day, right? So, so with that said, it gave me ideas of what subject I can talk to. I was thinking about different subjects to talk to today, but here we are, and let's enjoy this. So what is this about is that, when do we actually set up a day for ourselves? I'm not talking about massage day. I'm not talking about go buy and clothes day. We celebrate our achievement day, right? Don't we? Your birthday, right? Or your graduation day, or your son, daughter, grandson, grandkid graduation day, or maybe a lottery winning day, or you know, we always have something that we look forward to. But do we actually have a day that we set up for Financial Freedom Day? Do we? If anybody out there has a day that you can call it a Financial Freedom Day, put your hands up. I do. So obviously there are a lot of things that you have to go through, but what is your Financial Freedom Day? What is it? Is it after you pay off your car? Is it after you pay off your mortgage? Is it after you pay off your student loan? Or is it after you pay off your credit cards? Or is it after you pay off your personal loan or business loan? I don't know, but something, right? So you must have a lot of Financial Freedom Day. But here's the thing though. We always think about, let's think about from the beginning. Let's backward a few steps, or maybe multiple steps. We wake up every morning knowing and thinking that we're gonna have a lot of great things happening on that day. But guess what? Whenever we wake up, what happened? Life is ready to kick you in your face, whether you're ready or you're not ready, whether you want it or whether you don't want it, right? So here is what we're gonna prepare ourselves. Yeah, let's try to be calm and collective. Got it. But what don't we know is we just go along with the life. We just do, and whatever life asks us to do. But we'll never be a master of our life. Why don't we just start a day and start thinking, oh, we are the master of our life, and let's have a freedom day. What is your freedom day? Do you want to be in Financial Freedom Day, or do you want to be freedom from addictions, or you want to be freedom from what is your day? It could be today. It doesn't have to be 10 years from now on. It doesn't have to be 20 years from now on. It doesn't have to be 30 years from now on. It doesn't have to be 40 years from now on, depending on your age. If you're in your 20s, your retirement goal could be 40 years or 45 years. It could, if you are 30, you know, so on and so forth. So what I'm saying is, you wake up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, or you meditate, you exercise, you know, you drink your coffee, or you do whatever you do, or you check your emails, you start working for your whoever you're doing it for, or you taking care of your kid, you taking care of your family, or you taking care of your mother, you taking care of your parents, or you taking care of your niece and nephew, whoever you are in life. What important thing is that we have to know who we are not to get to know who we are. And that's number one step. And after we know who we are not, then we can do this elimination process and who we are. When we actually know who we are, and then we can find out what we don't want. I know what I don't want. And what is the thing that you don't want? Just go ahead and write it down, or you can give me a comment what you don't want. This is easy, right? Sometimes it is so hard to find out what we want if we don't know what we want. And let's find out something from the back way and say what we don't want. It could be you don't want to get old and poor. That is what I don't want. So let's think about it and see, come up with 3 answers, come up with 1 answer. And then it will give you an idea of what you don't want. And then you can flip that coin and see what you want. So this is simple. Either whether you are choosing your career, whether you are trying to be a better person, whether you're trying to be a smarter person, wherever you are, that is my suggestion. If you, after this video, if you don't get everything, just find out what you don't want. That will give you what you want. So, and after you go the second step of what you don't want to be, or what you don't want to have in your life, and then you will find out about what you want in your life. And the third step is that what I write it on my note over here. I had to look at it. I have to look at it because I forgot. So the third is like set a goal. So, you know, people usually start with setting a goal. Every new year, people are gonna come up with, hey, listen, I want to lose 10 pounds. I don't know. I want to lose 20 pounds. I always set up this goal. But the thing is that we always ended up not going to gym. We always ended up not actually doing step, whatever it is. We kind of lose track of whatever we want to be, as long as we don't have a supporter or we don't commit it to ourselves. So here's one thing. We always start with a goal and we never follow it up. So that is the problem, or we fail. So I'm not saying failure is not good. Failure can be good. That's how we learn. So my point is that go back to the opposite side of it. Instead of studying and go first, find out who we actually are not, and then you will find out who you are. And second thing, what you don't want in your life, and then you will figure out what you want. And third is that what is your goal? Then you will find out your actual goal. It could be financial goal. It could be physical goal. It could be health goal. It could be for somebody. It could be anything. But it must be something. It could be 3 goals. It could be 5 goals. It could be long-term goal. It could be short-term goal. Whatever it is. And when you set up the goal, then you actually know what to do next. So instead of me sitting here and talking about, oh, you need to save in here, you need to save in there, you have to invest in here, I will talk about those subjects in different video, and you can watch it. I will link on it when they are available. I am pretty new in YouTube because I have a limited time that I can commit to this, but at least I'm committed to it on the weekend, trying to do this, educate and empower and encourage that everything that I can know of to share with you as a friend. So I'm so glad that you are here. And if you haven't thumbs up, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It actually helps this community to grow and sustain. So, you know, the life can be a little bit tough, right? The life can be a little bit, it could be fun if we are content with everything. But I'm not suggesting we cannot be content about everything that we have and we work for. You deserve it. We deserve it. We have to enjoy it. But meanwhile, we have to think about these 3 steps in order to figure it out what is our goal. Because goal can be really tough sometimes. You know, I don't know where people come up with this exercise goals. And every year, most people has this gym goals. But mine is never being number 1 goal is never being exercise goal. You know, I've been there in that, you know, this snowball thing, you know, like everybody else, you know, oh yeah, you have to lose 10 pounds, you have to lose 20 pounds. But the thing is, I never been overweight person because of my gene, but this is the way that I have been. But pushing it harder to where I'm not supposed to be, it is not reasonable. I don't think I should lose another 10 pounds. I don't think I should lose 20 pounds. You know, it would be ridiculous. I'll be like a stick, you know. So that is not my focus anymore. My focus is about what we are not and what I don't want. It is actually take a lot of time and guts to figure it out, you know. So take your time, write a note, write a journal, and don't be afraid to explore yourself, because we are always busy with looking at the different media and different news that throwing at us. I don't use the too much of the media, social media, because I just cannot spend time on it. I do this YouTube as an investment for myself and for my time and for the family and for you. So because I myself came from very poor country, very poor place, and I learned so much about it. I think there is a reason for it. I got not beaten down, I got molded, you know, be disciplined, be strong, be that made me smarter. So it's not about me. I'm just a person somewhere in United States, you know, who I love to be here and which I love to be here. So I just want you to go back after you turn on my video. Just think about, close your eyes and think about what you are not, who you are not, and what you don't want in your life. And then after that, you will actually find out what you want in your life. I'm not talking about Gucci bag, or I'm not talking about Chanel. I don't own any of those. So, I mean, I do own one Gucci bag. It just is from my friend donation program. So I supported her. But anyway, or get a gift, you know, but I don't go and buy it. Not every year, not every 10 years. So set a goal that is not portray you as a materialistic. It's about, you can have a goal, a millionaire. You know, you can have a goal, a billionaire. Do it and be there. But don't just think of it, I will be there one day and do nothing about it. It doesn't help us. So as a financial friendly person over here, that I am not licensed financial advisor over here, but I am a self-taught financial guru and who learns so much about it by researching it whenever I have a chance and time and throughout my life experience. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and put a thumbs up, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, whoever is challenging in their life. It could be they are in their either in late, saving plan, or either they're in very early place. They just graduated from school. They don't know what's going on. So I hope that when I was in early 20 or my teenager, I hope that someone would have talked to me about this, but no one did. And so I had to take years to learn about this. So it's pretty sad, but I am very happy that I am here where I am and learn about this knowledge through friends and families. So I want to say thank you, friends, and thank you, families, and thank you for listening to my channel. And I appreciate you from my heart. And thanks to my son who gave me this topic. Let's have a day of financial freedom day, or let's have a day for yourself. Whatever, whoever you want to be and set a goal, go for it. It is not late yet. You still have a time. And I want to see on the other side of the tunnel that you achieve. But remember, when you're inside the tunnel, just don't forget, you will come out whatever you want to be, and stay smiling and happy about it. And I'll see you on my next video in the next weekend. Talk to you soon. For this one, it's like a financial freedom. I talked about in the 3 years ago, talk about financial freedom. And I think it's really remind me of that. I think it could be financial freedom for, it doesn't have to be financial freedom for necessarily big amount. It can be small amount. You pay a small little credit card debt, or you're not getting more debt. I think that's just kind of like a financial freedom too. So we kind of have to find a way how to celebrate it and reminding ourselves, so that way we can continuously celebrate in the financial freedom. Hey, families and friends. Today I'll be talking about budgeting and budget saver number 1, part 1, with 5 categories involved in it. And then next video I'll talk about budget saver part 2 and part 3. And I have a great plan for you guys. And if you guys like this kind of saving plan for you and for your family, please put a thumbs up and subscribe so you can track of my either cooking or my budgeting or my organizing, that things that I love. So my name is Mira, and today I'll be talking about budget saver part 1. So let's get to that. And there are a lot of categories that you have been saving it for a number of years, or you just started, or you are thinking about it. But this could be a nice inspiration, or it could be empowerment, or it could be something that you can share with me that I learned from myself. This is personal experiences. This is not from particular person, or this is not from anybody books. This is about, I discovered that throughout my life, and I found it how I can do better myself for future Mira and family, right? So number 1. So cut to the core, that's what I'm gonna say. So let's talk about personal, right? We have a lot of personal expenses. Again, this is very simple area that I'm going to dissecting about, what area, main area we can cut to it. So number 1 is haircut. So as you can see, someone you may know, someone you may not know, I have a very long hair, which is a blessing. So because of my great gene that I have from my parents, so I only do once a year haircut though, so which is awesome, like $25 per year, awesome. But I'm not talking about this $25 saving here today, which is great, by the way. So $18 per month for 12 months, which is for my husband. So as you can see, this little Excel sheet that I created, I love Excel sheet. I do everything with Excel sheet, budgeting, organizing, tracking, everything, either my work or my life or my son, everything. So it's pretty good, It cannot be too over to the edge though. So being mindful in that. So I have 5 categories. Number 1 is a personal, so which is about haircut, right? So I make it this little saving details in this area is for calculations, and I didn't put the equation sign so you guys can see what actually I put in there, right? especially on the video. And this area is my equation. So you can see formulated, boom, 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 you know. And this side is like way to say how I'm going to control my emotions and being disciplined and just stick to the rules. So this is everything that I listed on it. So you can read it as you as in your leisure time. So I'm gonna go one at a time. So as you already see from my subject line that it is gonna be a bunch of money that we'll be saving every year, right? Which is exciting. I've been doing it, but this is more detail. So haircut, $18 per month. 12 months, it's gonna be $216. And I'm gonna be doing the haircut for my family, right? This is specifically for my husband because I already doing it for my son. So that part is taken care of. The grooming for my puppy, for those who have pets, if you have a dog or horse, or I'm not sure where you live, you know, but this is why I come up with my own idea. So $65 per person grooming, either trimming, nail cutting, hair, beauty, brushing teeth, $65 per month. We do it six times a year. Why? Why is that? I do it because of the Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, his birthday, or maybe 2 other things. I'm not sure. Just these are whenever I feel like he's so dirty. But I recently realized that actually I can do those things by myself with my family instead of going to those nice salon, you know, grooming places. So that will save me $390. About talking about eating, right? Either we got impulsive eating, or either we got stressed, either we have celebrating something, whatever reason, we go out there and buy food, right? Excuse. I'm guilty for that. I'm talking about the eating out. By the way, I skipped that line, so bear with me. I'll go back to the next line. Go back to that fruits and vegetables in a moment. So eating out, so $300 per month. 12 months, it's gonna be $3,600 we'll be saving. It's a lot of money. I used to do that maybe more or less, probably less though, because about $200, but I put it $300 just in case. So that would be saving. How do I do that? I've been meal planning. So I have an Excel sheet that I do meal planning, breakfast, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'll tell you more in my meal plan video. So that saved me $3,600 every year. And talking about fruits and vegetables and not being trash, which I mean is, you know, buying from grocery store, you put in the refrigerator or either in the pantry for the snacks or whatever it is, they become expired or they become dying mode, right? We have to throw them away. About $10 per month. It costs us what much? How much? $120 a year. That is a saving that we can definitely use it for our future emergency, anything, you name it. So that is a number I come up with. You have maybe more, maybe less. You know, this is my personal thing though. So next one is about, again, I'm not telling you, you cannot never go out to eat. No, go ahead and celebrate. I am a little bit extreme on the other end. And when I set up a rules, I follow it. I like to follow the rules. This is who I am. And I come up with different rules in my life, right? Sometimes I aggravate people because I have so many rules. But that is for the better. You know, I want to have a nice life when I grow old, you know. That is the scariest thing for me. I don't want to grow old and poor. I don't like it. So I hope you don't like it either. So we go back to the make your own lunch. I'm talking about, hey, I make my own lunch every single day. If you know me, I do my own lunch box every single day. For me, my husband. And my son is taller, so he go eat at daycare or my grandparents' house. Not my grandparents, his grandparents' house. So we're talking focus on adult. So $14, if anybody has a couples or one person, you know, we're talking about a couples over here. $14 per person, $14 for 2 people a day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year. It would be $3,640, give or take. I'm talking about average Americans if we're gonna go out, right? So, but we don't go out, so we save this much every year, yeah? I still do here now and then, but I am getting better in my discipline in that area. About fashions, right? About third wave fashion. You know, we cannot get away from fashions. You know, we have to buy these clothes from somewhere else unless you know how to sew your own clothing, right? So what I'm talking about, we're going to avoid buying new clothing for adults since we're not growing. I am 5'3". I'm not excited to grow into 6 foot tall, right? So there. It's a joke. So $50 per month, 11 months, $550. How are we gonna do this? Do not just shop, right? So, hey Mira, why is it 11 months? I keep myself 1 month just in case. So maybe in $50, I have a chance to spend somewhere else, right? So I'm gonna save it there for myself and for my husband. So, by the way, my kids, we only have one son. He has his own budget that we plan for it, and I'll tell you more detail at the end or maybe next video. So, decorations and gadgets. So whatever it is, you know, when we go to our favorite show, our favorite store, we go there and we're just, oh, this is great for our house. As you can see, my house, I have no decoration too many anymore because I just done with it. The reason is not being super, you know, different negativity or anything. It's just being positive. Hey, less clutter, declutter is great for our daily life and less stress and less time to clean it up, you know. So if you don't buy too many gadgets or too many decorations every month, it's about $100 average. It will save us $1,200 per year. Hey, it's a lot of money. So how about entertainment, right? You love movie, I love movie, right? We barely go to movie theater, by the way, you know, because we are busy, we have a full-time job, and we have a son, and my husband has a business to run, and I take care of everything in the house. You know, he helped me, but then we always run, right, like everybody else. So movie and show, they are in the back burner somewhere, but we try to watch it from home. Whenever there's a free movie, we watch it. We run a movie from the library. So things that way, we save about $360 per year. Hey, I do this. I discovered this way today. I have a Hulu for $5.99 and CBS for $5.99 every month. I discovered something. I was about to cancel the subscription for CBS, and they say, hey, wait a second. I'll give you 1 month free. Just wait a minute. So I got this 1 month free, which is, I say $5.99. But I also discovered another thing is that if you're gonna go and pay yearly, you are gonna have to pay only $59.99 instead of $72. So that will save you about $11.99, which is great. So, but I'm gonna cut it off anyway, because I don't think I need it. I'm just gonna stick with one thing, which is Hulu, $5.99. That's it. We let my son watch kids channel shows. Well, those came with our smart TV, so it's just free. He watches it whenever he does his homework. So this is a good discipline that he has been following, which is awesome. Okay, so going back to this, activities, right? About $30 per month, 12 months, $360. What are we talking about? Instead of going out to enjoy this big expensive events like car parking, $10, $30, $20, right? So we're gonna avoid that and try to come up with our own ideas. So going to enjoy the free park or free family events. We have plenty of them in where we live. So this is awesome. So let's talk about nails, ladies. I don't know you like to do nail. I do. I used to do a lot, but now I have cut it up. In the past, I do it every month. And then after that, I cut it off to 6 months a year. Now I am gonna do once a year. That's why I write it down. 5 months, cut it off. That will save me $325. I will still do that once a year though, either my birthday or either Christmas. Those are I really love it, or either my son's birthday, depends on which one it is. I would do once a year. So environment is energy saving. What are we talking about, right? Be mindful about it. Let's talk about, I turned on the light because it's nighttime now in where we are right now. There's a time I have time for doing this video. So being mindful about energy, you know, gas, electric, anything, water, you know, trash, everything. I'm trying to call the trash service and trying to do bi-weekly to save the money, so that way that will save money for us too. So, but anyway, so I do that $10 per month. That would be $12 a month. That would be $120 saving. So it's like give or take. That's an estimated number. I've been playing that number, but it's $120. So I cannot spend too much time on that either. So you know, time is money. You know. So reuse and recycle. So this is what I come up with. Let's use this clock towers, right? Instead of using the paper towers. So it will give me save about $50 a year. It's not too much, but it's just good. And $35 for trash bag because I've been recycling it, reuse it. Instead of using Ziploc, you know, don't use a Ziploc like this. I just use the sour cream container, you know, empty container after we wash them. So these things save us our time, money, and what else? Energy, our energy. So this is like my, you know, little note on the side, as you can see. And also shop sales items. I'm not talking about grocery, I'm talking about everything, you know, in life in general. Trying to figure it out. I don't mind, since I don't buy clothes, I used to buy thrifts from thrift store for myself. It saved money when I was in college, you know. So by doing that, $15 saving from Aldi, $5 from Fresh Rewards, another $5 from Rakuten. And so it's about save me about 12 months or $300, which is good money, right? Hey, look at the numbers. What do you think? 11,291. Oh my God, right? If we don't count these little things, do you see what happened? It's $11,291 we save. So I'm so excited. I hope you are too, because the journey is so beautiful and the life is great, you know. And so some of my friends or people are gonna ask me, hey Mira, what are you gonna do with 11,291? I wish I can say, gotta go to index fund, right? It will. It is going to that directions. It is moving to that directions, you know. And some areas already been taken care of. And I'm so excited to tell you guys what I'm doing with the budgeting and investing, everything. But I'm just gonna go slow one at a time. I only do once a week videos, so and take time to editing and everything else, right? So I only have a very limited time in the evening or on the weekend. Barely I have it in the evening time because, you know, after work I have to take care of the family, whatever I need to do, right? So let's talk about how we going. My plan is going to offset all those money to the future. What are they? Some of them are every yearly, some of them are maybe every 5 years. But I will have enough money to take care of it. That is the plan. So my son clothing, which is $200 per year, what is it, right? Let's think about it. $200 a year, 12. So it's about $16. I put it $20 per year, $20 per month. It could be shoes, clothing, he is growing, you know, all that great stuff. So birthday, for me, my husband, and my son, and my puppy, birthday, we buy cake or we bake cake, whatever it is. Or we do buy a little pajama for each other, you know. Those are the little things. We have to have a life too somewhere, right? Holidays is $500. What are we talking about? I'm talking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, Christmas, everything. I have a budget plan for that. I save monthly, you know, we'll talk more detail about it, but those are the numbers over here. Toys, this is like educational toys, whatever toys, you know, we buy the used toys though for him. Most of them are, he only get new toys on his birthday and Christmas. So he will learn, understand about the money. So sports is $549. He take some basketball and baseball classes. He's only 4, so he's pretty good at basketball. He said he likes swimming, so we'll see which route he go, right? The education is about $380. I am a bilingual, trilingual, whatever you call it, multilingual. I speak English, obviously, over here in the United States. I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born in Burma, so I speak Burmese. And Chinese is my parents' heritage, so I have this great hearing system going on, so I can understand them. So that is $380 for him, which is strictly talking about my, very basic stuff here that we usually do. $100 for car, well, in case whenever we do need it. I mean, obviously we need them. Car mechanic is $200 in case anything break down, but I think our cars are pretty okay. Dishwasher, yes. Car wheels is about, you know, whenever we need to change a wheel, just there, right? They're quite expensive. Dishwasher is $500. We have a very old dishwasher since we got this house about 12 years plus some. So that meant maybe as someday it break down, we have it over there, you know, to take care of it. So laundry machines in case, air conditioning in case, vacuum in case, heater in case, air filter, $100 in case. Basement just in case. Our basement is super fresh, everything is good. So we don't have to worry about just in case. These numbers are becoming just in case number. Household goods, wherever it is emergency, right? Plumbing, $100. Car tax, we all pay that. So $125 per person. Both two our car, $250. Lawnmower, $1,000 just in case. And home maintenance just in case. So come up with the $9,379 number, $79. So I am ahead of my numbers, $11,291. So again, everything you see in here down this, these are not even like these are like a, what is it? I couldn't see because the screen is too short. About, you know, 5,000, something like that. So these are not like something that I have to worry about it, but emergency, if anything happens, I have it. This is not even emergency saving plan. This is another bucket, irregular expenses, that's what I call. So if I save all the detail up there that I'm just talking about, these little things, haircut, grooming, fruits and vegetables, not eating out, make your own lunch, you know, new clothing, don't do it, don't buy it, decoration, don't go and spoil yourself. I'm sorry, I'm not telling you what not to do and what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So I'm so excited for myself. So please bear with me. Activities, you know, nails, you know, energy saving, reuse and recycle, all the great things. So there it is. I hope you like it. I hope it inspires you. You know, I hope that I wish that someone told me how to do this when I was 20, you know, when I came to United States, you know, a decade ago, you know, but I didn't know. And I graduated from bachelor and I graduated from my MBA. And now I'm great happy with my current, my job, everything. But I found a new way that I can be better. You know, I want to be better than yesterday. I want to be better than last year. I want to be better in tomorrow, you know, because that is how I was raised mentally. Thankful to my mom, you know, I love my mom, and thank you, Mom, if you're watching this video, and my dad who passed away already. But anyway, I just want to inspire you, and I want you to be do this. You know, you can do it. If you don't do it, nothing will happen. Nobody can help you. But you know, when I become 75, a number of years later, I'll be so grateful that I do it at this age. And I hope that you see my video sooner than later and found a way how to do it and inspire you. And God bless. I will see you at my next video in the Budget Saver Part 2. If you like it, subscribe or thumbs up. See you. And I definitely love my Excel sheet. And then that was like, I know I've been doing like papers and Excel sheets, and for like, that was like 2020. I started my journey about 2016-ish. You know, when I delivered a baby. And then, you know, before then I was start freaking out about the money and everything, a little bit before the pregnancy, and the pregnancy will make it real, right? And then 17, I started major forcefully. 18, I get out of all the credit card debt, and then never go back. And then after that, you know, pay off medical bills, and after that I went to student loans, and I pay off finally all of them. Student loan, I'm debt free except the mortgage. So what I'm thinking is that at the time, so that Excel sheet is like a kind of like a tips out there, you know, iceberg, you know, it continually, I keep grinding it using those kind of ideas. So I really hope that it helped you by watching this video. So thank you so much for watching all these videos. So I think I really want to make it like a conclusion for all these videos, that throwback videos. Like, I'm so glad that I did have a moment to make those videos, even though they might be awkward, they might not be perfect. And thanks for watching these videos. And I think like I have strategies, and I take action more and more, you know, until today, and I will be continually. Even though I tell myself and family that even though we become millionaire, and we will never ever go back to lifestyle creep or the spending more money, or never gonna do that. I think it become our habit now. I've been habiting these kind of ideas and strategies and saving things for like 8 years now. So I think I have no interest in going back. And it was a pain, so I'm not going back to suffer those pains again. And if you recently I make the videos about how to pay your debt. in this calculator, debt reduction calculator. Go and check it out. I'll link it for you. And also $162,000 I pay off, like all these debt that I combine. I talk about it. Go and check it out on this video. I think they might give you some kind of insightful thoughts that you can apply and mimic them if it's helpful for you. And I certainly hope that you have a great time here with me, and hope that you can come back, and I will see you in next video. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.